postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Benintendi stands at first with one out. Benintendi's on the move. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Batting fourth, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Pushed softly over toward the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Yep, that ball went out. And that one just missed outside. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Here's big Aaron Judge. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. Kinsler ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Oh, and he throws it away.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Previous history with Luis Severino, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Devers at third with nobody out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
1-2.
Fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Gardner sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The high fastball is in there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler's there for it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things here 2-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His first homer here in the series as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The batter, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The second baseman, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fastball right over the outside corner.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And 2 now.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Settling in now, Luke Voigt. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. A little bouncer. Voigt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for Boston, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Gardner. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Bradley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Devers will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Martinez at second with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. Foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bogaerts.
Striding into the box, Luke Voigt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A ball and no strikes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for a cold strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 out with the man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Voigt at second. Andujar on at first with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Ball one.
Ball one strike.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner's after it. One down.
The second baseman, number 5, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Voigt is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
From the stretch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Torres waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bradley stands at second with 2 gone. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in now, Gleyber Torres. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Gardner.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Weak roller right side. Moreland comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi ranging back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke Voit.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit out towards second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
On left fielder number 7, Brett Gardner.
Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Voit over at second. Andujar at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Two men are on with two men out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You got a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 2. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a liner. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. 8th inning now from Yankee Stadium. Yankees and Red Sox with Boston out in front in this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Mitch Moreland waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Three-two pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. A bounce it to the left side. Gregorius is there, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, as the lead remains 3-1. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's live.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. Gardner is after it, and no one will track it down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver pitch number 120. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. High pop-up. Voigt shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Reined in on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Both Sox have taken a 2-1 series lead. Eduardo Rodriguez earns the victory on the mound. Luis Severino takes the tough luck loss after turning in 9 very well pitched innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.